So there's a sporting event they have in England that I think it's going to cause a whole lot of MRIs to happen. And I've never been to it, but I want to go someday. It's in Gloucester, England. For the past 600 years, these people have been flinging cheese down a hill and running after it. Cheese flinging race. It's a cheese. I'm like, that's a race I can get behind. Chasing cheese down a hill. I'll do that one. So it's called Cooper's Hill. And this hill, it's a 70-degree drop-off. So like, here's 90, right, straight up and down. Here's 70, just like that. So it's very steep. So you have to start sitting on your bottom. So they start at the top, and they're sitting on their bottom, and then they blow a whistle, and then the cheesemonger comes out and rolls this 9-pound wheel of cheese down the hill, and then everyone, they give the cheese a 1-second head start, to be fair to the cheese. Okay, so the cheese goes down, and then everybody races after the cheese, and whoever crosses the finish line closest to the cheese wins the cheese. That's it. And I think it's hilarious. For 600 years, these people have been doing this. It sounds easy, but it's not. Remember, 70 degrees and 9 pounds of cheese, velocity, gravity, it's dangerous cheese. It reaches speeds up to 70 miles an hour. And they had to put safety fence up on either side because spectators kept getting knocked out by the cheese. This is true. The woman that won the women's race last year, she crossed the finish line totally unconscious. She was out cold, totally unconscious. So like she hit her head up here, and then velocity and gravity, and I guess Jesus just carried her over the finish line, just the rest of the way. And she just woke up. She said, I don't know what happened. I just woke up in the tent holding the cheese. Now, like all good sporting events, there's some drinking involved. So apparently the participants and the spectators all get drunk on the local cider, which is called Scrumpy. So they all get drunk on the Scrumpy. I guess it probably helps the ragdoll effect going down the hill. It probably prevents some accidents, if I had to guess. And so I also think that this is probably why this race got invented 600 years ago. These dudes were like coming home from the tavern, and they're all drunk on the Scrumpy, and one of them had a cheese, taking it home. And they got to Cooper's Hill, and they're like, what do you think would happen if we rolled it down that hill? And one guy said, you roll it, we'll run after it. And then his wife was pissed. She was waiting for the cheese for dinner. But we couldn't have this in America. We could not have it in America because corporate sponsorship would ruin it. Right? So in England, it's just this pure event, just a bunch of English people drunk chasing cheese down a hill. That's all it is. Here, we would have corporate sponsors like Budweiser would have a cheese blimp. There would be like a cheese halftime show, and it would just be ruined by all of it. There's some